My heart is a wall with my thoughts. Oh, and I don't know which side is better.
So, today I'm gonna do a beer review on non-alcoholic beers because earlier I asked you on Instagram what was your favorite non-alcoholic beers, because I've been struggling to find something that I really like. There are not that many different types out there. I'm doing the job for you guys while we do this, because I'm a big kimchi fan. I have a lot of kimchi in my fridge, and I'm gonna do the most kimchi I've ever done at once ever. And we're gonna do that at the same time as I'm gonna try all these beers, and hopefully it will work out. Yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm doing a lot of kimchi today. So I've already prepared some right here, but that ain't enough. So you're gonna chop this up. Every time I watch this on YouTube, they tell you to cut it into big pieces, like 4 centimeters. But I'm more of a fan of the small chunks, so I'm gonna do them pretty thin. So what I've used is 2/2 of this kale. I don't know the English word for it actually. Kale bowl, I think.
Nope.
Maybe? I don't know. And now, so I usually cut this 3 times at this direction to have the perfect size for my taste. Actually, when I'm doing these videos, I'm at the same time, I hate it because I hate to talk English like this. Like, it's okay when you talk to people and your language improve more and more the more you talk to people. So when we travel to the US and you have to talk English all the time, almost, then you will have a better flow after a couple of days or a week or so. But now me standing here in my kitchen in Sweden talking to you guys, it might be... I would understand you guys if you didn't understand me sometimes. I'm just saying. It's hard, but I'm gonna try for you, but because it's like challenging me to develop my English accent. Petrol station. That's like English, old English, right? But if you're in America, like, okay, Hollywood, here I come. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone, but that's like my... I know you guys don't sound like that. Not all of you. I think that's more LA 17-year-old girl, maybe. But that's the easiest one to copy. So I just rinse this a little bit, because I don't know how clean this is. I will just rinse it a little bit. So you put a little bit of salt in it, like this, because that will extract the water, because we don't want watery kimchi. So the kale is gonna settle down for about 1.5 hours to extract the water with the salt. So in the meanwhile, I thought we can try our first non-alcoholic beer. The one I chose to start with is this one. It's a Citra IPA. This is from Big Drop Brewing Company, and it's a brewery from UK. Actually, after I posted on Instagram asking about... I'm sorry, this is me standing up. I need to do like this. After my post on Instagram asking you guys about non-alcoholic beers, I got some suggestions on Big Drop Brewing Company, and they actually sent me these, and I was really surprised by the range of non-alcoholic beers. I think I got like 5 or 6 different types. I also realized that I recognize it because I had the stout before on me and Josephine's beer podcast. I remember really liking it, but maybe I'm gonna try it once more now when I am more aware of what I'm trying. But we're gonna start with this one. And I'm gonna use my Hawaiian Share Shaka Stories. It's from Inu Island Brewing from Oahu. Damn, that's a good glass. It's pretty. Color is bright yellow, is very clear. It smells really good. You can totally smell the hop aroma. Bready notes, yeah, more like white bread. Really easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. This glass should be like the cover girl. God damn, that's beautiful. Yeah, so you have a little bit of a bitterness, like, but pretty like easy. It comes in strong, but then it's like fades out. You can clearly taste the hops, mostly citrusy I would say, and the body is very easy, and that's like what we can expect from most non-alcoholic beers, right? But it's good. It's good, you know. But yeah, this was really good. So let's do one more before continuing doing the kimchi. The next one, also from Big Rock Brewing Company. It's actually a sour. This will be very interesting. I'm just gonna read it. It's like hops, yeast, malic acid, tartaric acid, citric acid, black tea, and malt vinegar. I've actually never read those ingredients as in a beer before. Is that like usual to have in a sour? Oh! So because of the label, I somehow connected that with some type of red or pinkish berry. So I thought that the beer would have been the same color, but whatever. It's some vinegary notes on the nose. This is interesting because it's like a apple slash malty beverage. I've actually never tried something quite like this before, but it's very dominant by the apples and the malts. Wow, I don't know what to think about this. Yeah, I think I like it. I can definitely see myself drinking this at the beach, sunny summer days, the few ones we get here in Sweden. Have you guys tried this one? Please let me know what you think, because I've never tried something like this before, but I'm enjoying it. I like it. It's nice. Now I'm gonna continue with the kimchi, and we're gonna chop some ingredients up. And yeah, I just wanted to say that I know there's a lot of ways to make kimchi, but this is like how I do it and how I like it. I don't know if it's the authentic, correct way, but you know, this is how I do it, and I really like this recipe. It's bomb. Okay guys, so let's get back to the kimchi. We're gonna give it some love in shape of chopped ingredients. Start out with the red peppers, and I really like my kimchi hot because I like to use it in cooking and when you have it really hot it transfers into the dish better, I think. So I want to do this like hardcore cooking show. So now we're gonna have some really nice slow motion shopping video, okay? So we're just gonna squeeze the garlic in here. This smells amazing. Oh my god, I need a break. Okay, so we are gonna squeeze in some ginger as well. As you can see, I'm not really using any measurements, and yeah, it's just how I cook. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it turns out really good, but I don't like following stuff. But you can probably find some really great recipes online. You should not rely on me to get a good recipe. Damn, a lot of effort for like nothing. I'm gonna actually chop the last piece just in case. So, bloop. Let's try the next beer before we mix it all together. Okay, so the next beer I'm gonna try is Playground Non-Alcoholic IPA. It's a brewery from the Netherlands. The brewery's name is Vandestrik, and I know I'm not pronouncing that right, so I'm so sorry. But Bier van de Streek, and as I said, it's a non-alcoholic IPA. Really cool label. Look at that. Where did I put my glass? Okay, so now we see a small difference from the beers we tried earlier. This one is a little bit more cloudy, smells pretty malty. It's breadish. At first, like on the nose, I can't feel that much hops, a little bit of fruity notes. Very distinct bitterness that like attacks you in the start and then it slowly fades out. It kind of hangs in there for a while, but it gets more intense. A lot of flavor. It smells more malty than it tastes. You can definitely get more hops from tasting it. This is actually more a fuller body than the other ones I tried, a little bit richer that way. It's an IPA and it's dependent on the bitterness, I would say. That's like the main character in this beer. And the second character is like this very light, bready notes. Yeah, I like this one as well. I've noticed it that most non-alcoholic beers has pretty intense bitterness to it. I don't know if like that's a common thing or just what I've been stumbling upon when I've been trying non-alcoholic beers. But I think maybe it's because it's supposed to be a beer that goes well with like any foods, and this salty, fatty foods is always a nice combo, so maybe it has to do something with that, but I'm not sure. But this one was really pleasant. Yeah, it gets a Sandra pass. So I realized that a couple of weeks ago I did this Ask Me Anything on Instagram, and before we continue with the kimchi, I thought it would be fun to answer a few of them at least. The first question by Brian Mittel, M-I-T-T-L. When are you coming back to LA? I don't know. We often go to LA maybe once or twice a year, and that's because we have a lot of friends out there and we just really enjoy going. Oh, and we've already been once this year. During the Firestone Walker Invitational in Paso Robles, we first stayed in LA for a couple of days. And but this time we're going to New York in December. I've never been there, so it's gonna be I'm really excited about it. It seems to be such a cool city, and with all the awesome breweries, like we're gonna have a lot of stuff to do there, and all the restaurants and foods. It's gonna be amazing. But I don't know when I put my phone in ginger sauce. Where was I? Yeah, so I don't know the next time we'll go. It won't be too long, I think. We're always ending up missing it a lot, so it might be sooner than we can imagine. I don't know. But I would love to go back soon. But first, New York. I'm coming for you. Okay, next question. What would be your spirit animal and why? Asked by leaveit.mp3. Well, my spirit animal is pretty easy to think of. It's actually a pig. I love pigs, and that's a fact. Pigs are my favorite animal of all time. When I was a little kid, we had a bunch of pigs, like miniature pigs. I just love they have so much personality, I don't know. But I feel like a pig very often. My dream is to go to the Bahamas and swim with the pigs there. Have you seen that? It's my dream. I just love pigs. Okay, next question. Er du lycklig? Norwegian beer bro, which means are you happy? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, no, I'm not that happy right now. I'm struggling with some stuff right now, but I'm very determined to be happy, so I'm working on it, and it's okay. Sometimes you have to be a little bit sad to appreciate being happy, I think. I'm okay, I'm just not. I wouldn't say that I'm happy right now, but I will be. Do you have any plans/hints yet for what you will be working with next? I will be working with beer somehow. I just haven't decided yet exactly what that means. I have a lot on the table, different choices I need to make, and we'll see exactly what that will lead me, but I'm not sure yet. I will hurry very slowly with this thing. Like, I'm in a part of my life where I'm actually able to do that, so I will make the most of it and, you know, do this kind of stuff for you guys and travel and, you know, put my energy into something that makes me feel happy and good and alive. I would do that at the same time that I'm figuring stuff out. But I can't give you any hints because I don't know yet. Bowl. Okay, so next step we're gonna mix the kimchi sauce. So I'm just gonna, yeah, and the garlic and the ginger. So in this kimchi paste, kimchi sauce, whatever, I always get the gochujang. It's a Korean hot pepper paste. You can also do with chili powder, and I saw someone do it with like some rice stuff, I don't know. There's many ways to make kimchi. Usually you should have like 2 tablespoons, and I think that's like a half a package. But I will actually have 2.5 package because I'm doing so much kimchi and I'm so excited. So the reason why I'm doing these videos in English, as you guys know, I'm Swedish and obviously I speak Swedish. Most of you guys who watches my content comes from America, like it's Sweden, America, and then like some other countries in Europe. And I think it's, since I know how to speak English, not well, but I'm working on it, I can just do it in English. And I also think it's a good way to practice your English and to speak much better than I do. I'm always like very anxious of talking to people the first like 2 or 3 days because my English is so rusty. But then after a couple of days it gets really smooth. Even like this video, I can feel it being better. Oh my god. It's been like an hour or so and I already feel better. I have a better flow already, and give me like a week and I'm a freaking American, guys. Howdy. And as you can see, once again, I'm not measuring anything. Okay, so next step, fish sauce. You should have like 2 teaspoons of this, so let's do like more than that because we're doing a lot of kimchi. Then I will add some sugar. I guess this is to start off the fermentation. And we mix it. Okay, look at that. Looks pretty good. Since we're doing so much kimchi, I won't be able to mix it all at once, so we will do it in small pieces and then put it in the container and start over again until we have nothing left. First, we're gonna open up this milk stout, once again from Big Drop Brewing Company, and I think I had this one before on our podcast. That was such a long time ago, I don't even remember. To drink, not to be drunk. I like it, even though I enjoy my occasional drunkenness. It's sometimes really nice to just enjoy it without the consequences of it. Here's the color. Smells very roasty. Roasty? Do you say roasty? Roasted? It smells very roasted. Roasted like coffee. They call it a milk stout, and it smells a little bit like milky because it reminds you of a chocolate drink. Oh yeah, it's lactose in it. Lactose, barley, oats, rye, hops, yeast, and cocoa nibs. You can get a little bit more of maltiness in the taste, but you still have this like chocolatey feel to it. I'm really into very light, easy stouts or like brown ales at the moment. Right now I'm in the mood of this. So this fit me very well right now. all the beers I've tried so far has been really good. But it depends also, like, what do you think is a good non-alcoholic beer? Like, you have to keep in mind that it won't be like that double dry hopped IPA that looks like orange juice. Like, it's not gonna be the same. At least I don't think so. Like, prove me wrong, I would love that. So you have to look at the qualities that is achievable in a non-alcoholic beer, and in the terms of that, like, we have tried some really good beers today. Whatever, let's keep on doing the kimchi. So kimchi is pretty sensitive, so make sure that everything is really clean. And I use a container that you can really seal properly. Now I'm just gonna take a few scoops of this. I think, do I have everything in here? Let's just start. And now it's the messy part, so we're just gonna grab that, and it's very important that all the leaves gets the goods, you know. And actually I might be able to, yeah, I'm messy, I don't care. I don't have big bowls at home. This looks really good. And if you guys weren't here, I would be like 10 times more messy. I actually need to clean the whole kitchen from scratch when I do kimchi, because I'm such a messy person. Well, this looks really good. Check it out. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing, you guys. I'm so excited. I love kimchi. But I'm that person, like, when I find something I like, I get very obsessive about it. So if I find something new that I like, I will eat it every day for like weeks or months until I get tired of it, and then I need something new to get obsessive about. Well, I'm just gonna continue with this, and I will get back to you when I'm like more ready. Oh my god, look at that. Put on the lid, nice and tight. I'm so happy right now. I've never done this much kimchi at once, but I'm not like 100% satisfied, because I thought it would be like up to here. But I did some extra, like I had a lot of sauce this time, because I like to use the sauce in cooking as well, so I did a little bit of extra this time. And I will put this into room temperature, so outside of the refrigerator, for 1 full day, to speed up the fermentation process, and then I would put it in the fridge for like 10 days, and then I would try it, and hopefully it's fermented and delicious by then. But with kimchi, actually, the longer you store it, the more intense flavors you will get. So if I don't eat it like it is, I use it in cooking, like kimchi fried rice especially. I usually use the oldest kimchi I have, because the flavor is more intense. But this is how I do it. So here are the non-alcoholic beers we tried today, and I can genuinely recommend all of them to you guys. I think they were really good, and I have a few other from Big Drop. I don't know, maybe I will do an like Insta story about those, but this is what we have time for today. I also wanted to recommend you guys Omnipollo's Conks. That is a mini pale ale. Omnipollo has a new bar in the middle of Stockholm in a park, and it's called Omnipollo Flora. Conks is made out of the flora from the garden. So it's a little bit tart, like a little bit funky, but very easy drinking, very refreshing. I really recommend that one as well. I think it's called flora in English as well, like the bacteria from the garden. They made a beer out like from the garden. I would really recommend you that one as well. Maybe you've seen my Halloween makeup look. I used a Conks can, so hopefully you've seen that, but I will insert a clip right here. Thank you so much to Big Drop and Vandestrik for sending me this beer. I'm very happy about this, and maybe if you guys like this, we can do another non-alcoholic beer review. I'm not sure what you guys think of this. Like, is non-alcoholic beer fun? Watch a review on? I don't know. Let me know, and we'll see you in the next one.